right, what's happening, people? We are back again with another episode of The Last Kingdom, Season 5, Episode 6. Man, this series has surprised me in so many ways, even in this season of the show. Just keeps on surprising me. And it goes to show you, man, that, you can write a great TV show. You can do it. You can do it. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be generic, doesn't have to be stretched out to make it seem like, watered down to, for a cash grab or whatever. I understand that these other TV shows needs to exist, but you can have a very concise story and make it work, man. If you got the good acting, if and all this other stuff. Will Brita be redeemed? Will she be redeemed? I am open to a redemption story, but I don't think that's what she's up to. I think she wants to kill Uhtred. I think she is going to play some sort of victim card again for people to feel sorry for her, to get close to Uhtred with Pyrlig, and she's going to try to kill Uhtred. I think, hopefully, this is not how Uhtred dies. Because if this is how Uhtred dies, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to say that right now. But anyways, let's jump into the reaction. I will see you guys after for the review. Alright, so there you go. Episode 6. Still got 4 more to go. And I want to finish all of them today. This series has been great. Looking for other special words, just not working out. This series has been one of the best that I've seen, man. It's just one of those. But this person that shows up at the end from Bebenberg, and now, with all this news getting to the King of Scotland, and him now it definitely gonna have to fight a war. We know the history of, well, I don't know. Like, personally, I didn't know. You guys over the years of watching these shows has kind of given me a bit of a history lessons on what took place over there, between Danes and England, how England became England. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've heard of the conquest of all these different kings and stuff like that, I mean, back in those days, but we're gonna see how this goes. I've heard of Northumbria, is it? I think that was Northumbria was mentioned a lot in the Vikings. I don't remember what season it was, but Northumbria was one of those places that was mentioned in the Vikings, back when the Vikings was on, right? So this situation was resolved. Was Edward right? No, he was not right. If you're a king, you can look at this from two perspectives. You can't give somebody a choice to choose between your religion and theirs. That's not how. If you want to live in peace with people, you always got to give people a freedom to choose who they believe in. Back in the day, it wasn't like that, and I understand that. Nowadays, it's a little bit more. I would say maybe in the West, maybe not so much in the eastern part of the world. You don't really have, like in America, where we have freedom of religion and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a constraint in some parts of the world where you're forced to believe in a certain thing, and if you don't, you know what I'm saying, you could possibly be killed. So it's now I think, in England and stuff like that, they have freedom of religion and stuff like that. You can be whatever you want. You can believe in whatever you want to believe in. But back in the day, it wasn't so. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you don't believe in Christianity? Die. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Okay, that is just craziness to me, but unfortunately still exists to this day in some parts of the world, where you have to believe in a certain thing, and if you don't, people will just kill you, and with no repercussions whatsoever and no consequences. So it's like seeing this and knowing that it was like this even with Christians back in the day, like you're seeing that this is something that used to happen. It used to happen, man. Even with Christians, it's crazy. It's crazy. And then they try to kind of skirt that history under the mat like it didn't happen, right? So I don't think you should ever force anybody to believe in anything or believe in your religion or whatever the situation is, right? I'm not on board with that. You get what I'm saying? It should never be a forced situation. You should never give a person an ultimatum. Believe in what I believe in or die. Like that's ridiculous. It wasn't right what he did. You can't give somebody, they have such strong beliefs and stuff like that. I'm not even gonna talk about Sigtryggr's brother. I'm not even gonna talk about him because he's always been that dude. He's always been that dude. So it didn't surprise me that he was ready to kneel, you know what I'm saying, and ready to bow down to whatever to save his own skin. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry that Sigtryggr had to die and Uhtred had to be the one to kill him. I mean, that is what he asked. You know what I'm saying? He asked for Uhtred to take his life. So in really, you know what I'm saying, Stiora can't really blame Uhtred for killing him or anything like that, you know what I'm saying? But it does breed a certain amount of hatred for Edward from Stiora as well. I don't know what she's planning to do. This could be a breeder situation all over again, you know what I'm saying? I knew once Breeder heard what was going on, you know what I'm saying, she was going to hurt Pure League some way or fashion, you know what I'm saying? But I don't even know what to talk about because there's more stuff added to the story now, which I'm looking forward to. So I don't want to talk too much about the whole Scotland situation, but I guess they're gonna wrap the season with that, or wrap the show with this whole thing. This 4 episodes to go, they can more than do that. So in my opinion, with all of this bloodshed that happened, everybody lost people on both sides. They slaughtered the Danes, man. Like, that's why I'm like, there's so much to consider here, right? The Saxons cornered the Danes back, you know what I'm saying? I don't even remember the name of the place, but where Uhtred was at, right? They slaughtered them, literally cornered all of them and slaughtered all of them. You're not gonna take that into consideration, that they did that y'all slaughtered Danes too? Like, come on, man. Like, that's just ridiculous to me when you're not looking at all the angles there. Yes, y'all lost men. Sigtryggr heard about the Danes that got slaughtered too, right? And thought it was you that sent him. He came here, saw an opportunity to kill some Saxons. He did it, right? But then now you gonna turn around and be like, there's no blood on the Saxons' hands? They just got attacked? Bruh, come on, man. We gotta look at all the angles, and that's why I said, in my opinion, he's a terrible king. I don't think Alfred would approve of any of this that is going on. You know what I'm saying? I understand that's, you can't rule without bloodshed or whatever of what they've been saying this entire time, but not looking at all the variables of things that happen, you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous to me, you know what I mean? And then you have Aethelhelm. I don't know what his problem is with Danes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what his problem is. Oh my God, Saxons. Nigga, listen, we're men. At the end of the day, that's what we are. We are men. right? We are men. At the end of the day, that's what we are. So to separate us because, oh, they're serving this god and y'all not serving that god, like it's just ridiculous to me, man. Like at the end of the day, when y'all talk about you can't separate violence from humanity and all this other stuff, it's just it's ridiculous. Because when I look, and the reason why I'm contrasting this is because I just finished watching the last episode that came out of Attack on Titan, and I'm watching that show and watching this show at the same time, and I'm like, the decisions that they have to make in Attack on Titan and the moral dilemma that happens there, not here in the Last Kingdom. They're just like, we gotta make the decisions now, you know what I'm saying? And the stuff that it cost them in that show versus how they operate in this show is such, I don't know, it's crazy because I'm watching these two shows together and seeing the difference in the writing of how great The Last Kingdom is and how great the Attack on Titan is. It's just one of those things where you're just like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So, great stuff, man. Great stuff. I don't know. This outcome is gonna just breed more hate, in my opinion. But I'm here for it. Got 4 more episodes to go. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the reaction, man. Let me know as much in the comment section. I'll catch you guys for the next one, man. Peace.